Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome back. And you already know what I do every time when I'm driving in traffic again. And I really don't feel like, just looking at people's bumpers and stuff like that and being bored. I just make another video. So that's what I'm doing right now. And you might hear the air conditioner blowing in the background because it's quite hot today, and I had to put it on again on full blast when I got back in the car just a minute ago. But yeah, man, I'm back again today to talk more with y'all like I always normally do about your enemies and your haters, man. And today I would just like to talk about, another thing about your enemies and your haters is, see, they didn't think that, they thought that by ignoring you, that was just going to make you stop what you were doing. Or they thought that would, that was really their tactic to diminish you as well. Was by ignoring you, they just figured, we don't really like what he's saying, or really what it was, maybe it wasn't that they didn't like it, it was just that they, they was just, they had their own personal issues or whatever, which was the reason why they wouldn't acknowledge it, with themselves or whatever. But that was one of their tactics, was they just figured, we'll just ignore him, or ignore her, or whoever you are, you know what I mean? Whatever you was doing with your gift or whatever, that you was doing for God, or whatever that you was doing, or maybe just, just your gift, period, whether you was doing it for God or whatever your haters and your enemies, they didn't want to acknowledge that, okay? That was another one of their tactics, and they thought that tactic would work because they thought that would stop you from what you came to do. You know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna stop. That's not gonna stop me from doing what I came to do. Just because, that you tried to silence my voice and ignore me, that doesn't mean that's gonna stop me from doing what I want to do and what I came to do. And if I don't do that, then I'll do this, or I'll do something else, or I'll write my book or whatever. Just, it's gonna be something else I'm gonna do. And so that's what they fail to realize too. These people, like, they don't even have your level of intelligence. They cannot, like I said, they can't hold a candle to y'all. You know what I mean? So that was just another one of their tactics that they utilized, was to try to ignore you and your talent, or whatever. Then I was just thinking of something else too earlier before I turned up in here, and I'm at this location right now where I'm about to get out. But I was just now thinking about something else too that they try on you all the time, which we already discussed the other things, what they try to do, bait a reaction out of you. But there was something else I was just thinking of. Anyway, yeah, man. I mean, it's like, and also, also they just they can't stand the fact that, well, I already talked about that too. I think the fact that when they cut you off in one area, then you just regroup and you find another way into another area or whatever you have to do. But they laugh at you, they mock you, they belittle you, they give you backhanded compliments, they do all these different types of things, and they don't realize that none of that is even phasing you out here. None of that. I mean, yeah, it may slow you down, okay? Like, yeah, all that stuff may slow you down. But even a lot of it now can't slow you down because you done became aware of it, and you are no longer going to waste your time. Like, you're not going to give out your time to these people no longer. They cannot have any more of your time. And they have a limited access to you, and like, I mean, some of these people now, you may have to encounter them in public or whenever you're doing what you're doing, but you're still not gonna give them a stage to stand on. You're not gonna give them any of your time or anything like that. Your time is way too valuable. And later on, when they see you taking off and like succeeding and, you know, making gains and becoming better at what you do and stuff like that, like, they may try to come back and try to befriend you or whatever, but you're still not going to waste your time on these people because you already know that that's all they're there for, is to waste your time. That's all they're there for. They are not there at all to help you progress. They're definitely not there to better themselves or to seek like to build you or anything like that. If anything, they're there to tear you down. That's what they come around for, is to try to tear you back down. That's it. So, but anyway, man, I'm here. I'm about to handle this business real quick. But I thought I would make another brief video. And these are some more of the tactics that your enemies and haters love to use. And one of the number one, like I said at the beginning, is they want to try to ignore you. Or that's what they tried to do at first. That's what they tried to do. We'll just ignore him or her or whoever you are. Whoever y'all are, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, if you a Diamond Royal and you are a chosen one, you know what I'm talking about. This is for y'all. You'll know it if it's for you. If it's not for you, then you'll know that as well. But if you one of them like that, then you already know. You know what time it is. And then another, and then we can go into another tactic a little bit later about how they try to isolate you. And I'll get into that again here shortly on the next video. How they try to isolate you. That's another one of their tactics. Your enemies and your haters. But we're gonna get into that one on the next video, okay? Until then, I just keep bringing y'all more content, man. Especially when I got downtime like this. So until the next video, peace.